Hello, friends. Welcome back again. Today we will practice the updated 128 Civics Questions and Answers 2025 version for the U.S. Citizenship Test as announced by USCIS. This video is in random order and in slow pace, so you can listen carefully, repeat after me, and memorize easily. It's a perfect way to prepare for your naturalization interview and pass the Citizenship Civics test with confidence. Make sure to watch until the end, pause the video when needed, and practice daily. If you're new here, don't forget to like, share,
and subscribe.
What U.S. war ended slavery? The Civil War. Who is the governor of your state now? This answer will vary. Why does the flag have 13 stripes? Because there were 13 original colonies. What do we show loyalty to when we say the Pledge of Allegiance? The United States. Why did the United States enter the Korean War? To stop the spread of communism. How can people become United States citizens? Naturalize. Why does the flag have 50 stars? Because there are 50 states. The American Revolution had many important events. Name one. Declaration of Independence. Some states have more representatives than other states. Why? Because of the state's population. What is the name of the President of the United States now? Donald Trump. What was the Great Depression? Longest economic recession in modern history. What is Independence Day? The country's birthday. Who can vote in federal elections, run for federal office, and serve on a jury in the United States? Citizens of the United States. Who is one of your state's U.S. senators now? This answer will vary. The words life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness are in what founding document? Declaration of Independence. How many Supreme Court justices are usually needed to decide a case? 5. Who is the Chief Justice of the United States now? John Roberts. Name one thing the U.S. Constitution does. Forms the government. George Washington is famous for many things. Name one. Father of our country. Name the U.S. war between the North and the South. The Civil War. What are 3 rights of everyone living in the United States?
Freedom of speech.
Freedom of assembly. Freedom of religion. Why do U.S. representatives serve shorter terms than U.S. senators? To follow public opinion more closely. How long is a term for a U.S. senator? 6 years. Why does each state have 2 senators? Equal representation for small states. What are the 2 parts of the U.S. Congress? Senate and House of Representatives. What is the name of the Speaker of the House of Representatives now? Mike Johnson. How long do Supreme Court justices serve? Lifetime appointment. If the president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The vice president. What amendment says All persons born or naturalized in the United States and subject to the jurisdiction thereof are U.S. citizens. Fourteenth Amendment. Martin Luther King Jr. is famous for many things. Name one. Fought for civil rights. Where is the Statue of Liberty? New York Harbor. What is Memorial Day? A holiday to honor soldiers who died in military service. The executive branch has many parts. Name one. President. Who does a member of the House of Representatives represent? People in their district. Name one U.S. military conflict after the September 11, 2001 attacks. War in Afghanistan. Why did the United States enter World War I? Because Germany attacked U.S. civilian ships. It is important for all men, age 18 through 25, to register for the Selective Service. Name one reason why. Required by law. How many senators does each state have? 2. James Madison is famous for many things. Name one. Father of the Constitution. How long is a term for a member of the House of Representatives?
2 years.
When did all women get the right to vote? After World War I. Why is the Declaration of Independence important? It says America is free from British control. Why is the Electoral College important? It decides who is elected president. who lived in America before the Europeans arrived. American Indians. Name one power that is only for the states. Provide schooling and education. Abraham Lincoln is famous for many things. Name one. Freed the slaves. What war did the Americans fight to win independence from Britain? War for American Independence. When did all men get the right to vote? After the Civil War. What group of people was taken and sold as slaves? Africans. Name two important ideas from the Declaration of Independence and the U.S. Constitution. Equality, liberty. What are two examples of civic participation in the United States? Join a civic group. Join a community group. What is the economic system of the United States? Capitalism. The President of the United States is elected for how many years? For years. What did the Emancipation Proclamation do? Freed the slaves. There were 13 original states. Name 5. New York, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, North Carolina, South Carolina. Name one power that is only for the federal government. Declare war. What is the name of the national anthem? The Star-Spangled Banner. Name one power of the U.S. Congress. Writes laws. What founding document was written in 1787? U.S. Constitution. What are two cabinet-level positions? Attorney General, Vice President. How many voting members are in the House of Representatives? 435. What is the purpose of the 10th Amendment? It states that the powers not given to the federal government belong to the states or to the people. Thomas Jefferson is famous for many things. Name one. First Secretary of State. The colonists came to America for many reasons. Name one. Freedom. The Civil War had many important events. Name one. Lincoln was assassinated. What did the Civil Rights Movement do? Fought to end racial discrimination. Name one American Indian tribe in the United States. Cherokee. What major event happened on September 11, 2001 in the United States? Terrorists attacked the United States. Name two promises that new citizens make in the Oath of Allegiance. Give up loyalty to other countries. Obey the laws of the United States. Supreme Court justices serve for life. Why? To be independent of politics. How many seats are on the Supreme Court? 9. Who wrote the Declaration of Independence? Thomas Jefferson. Why did the United States enter World War II? Japanese attacked Pearl Harbor. What is the name of the Vice President of the United States now? J.D. Vance. Many documents influence the U.S. Constitution. Name one. Federalist Papers. Who signs bills to become laws? The President. The Federalist Papers supported the passage of the U.S. Constitution. Name one of the writers. James Madison. The U.S. Constitution starts with the words, "We the people." What does "we the people" mean? Self-government. Why did the United States enter the Vietnam War? To stop the spread of communism. Name your U.S. representative. This answer will vary. The nation's first motto was E pluribus unum. What does that mean? We all become one. Name one reason why the Americans declared independence from Britain. High taxes. When did the Great Depression start? Stock market crash of 1929. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1900s. World War I. What is the capital of your state? This answer will vary. Why is it important to pay federal taxes? Required by law. What founding document said the American colonies were free from Britain? Declaration of Independence. Benjamin Franklin is famous for many things. Name one. U.S. diplomat. When was the Declaration of Independence adopted? July 4th, 1776. The President of the United States is in charge of which branch of government? Executive branch. Name one leader of the women's rights movement in the 1800s. Susan B. Anthony. Who was president during the Great Depression and World War II? Franklin Roosevelt. What is the highest court in the United States? Supreme Court. The President of the United States can serve only 2 terms. Why? Because of the 22nd Amendment. What is one part of the judicial branch? Supreme Court. What is the capital of the United States? Washington, D.C. During the Cold War, what was one main concern of the United States? Communism. What is Veterans Day? A holiday to honor people in the U.S. military. Who vetoes bills? The President. Name one example of an American innovation. Airplane. Who does a U.S. Senator represent? People of their state. What is the supreme law of the land? U.S. Constitution. Name one power of the President. Vetoes bills. Why were the Federalist Papers important? They helped people understand the U.S. Constitution. How many amendments does the U.S. Constitution have? 27. What does the judicial branch do? Reviews laws. Who was the United States' main rival during the Cold War? Russia. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1800s. Civil War. What is the form of government of the United States? Republic. What is one way Americans can serve their country? Obey the law. How many U.S. senators are there? 100. Dwight Eisenhower is famous for many things. Name one. 34th President of the United States. Name the three branches of government. Congress, President, and the courts. There are three branches of government. Why? Checks and balances. Who is Commander-in-Chief of the U.S. military? The President. What territory did the United States buy from France in 1803? Louisiana Territory. Name three national U.S. holidays. New Year's Day,
Christmas Day,
Thanksgiving Day. What part of the federal government writes laws? U.S. Congress. What does the Bill of Rights protect? The basic rights of Americans. Why did the United States enter the Persian Gulf War? To force the Iraqi military from Kuwait. Who is the governor of your state now? This answer will vary. Who elects U.S. senators? citizens from their state. Alexander Hamilton is famous for many things. Name one. First Secretary of the Treasury. What is the rule of law? Everyone must follow the law. Who appoints federal judges? The President. What does the President's cabinet do? Advises the President. There are 4 amendments to the U.S. Constitution about who can vote. Describe one of them. Citizens 18 and older can vote. Who elects members of the House of Representatives? Citizens from their district. How are changes made to the U.S. Constitution? Amendments.